we're watching Ax1le over, Inferno CT side. This is the full CT side that we're gonna watch, so it's full 15 rounds. Because Astralis, this happened in EPL, and we're watching this because I play kind of the same role, so I want to learn something as well while we analyze stuff. I'm gonna break that from now every time. Alright, so this is one of the smokes that Ax1le use in apps. One he's using as well is from basically the same corner or the same area, where it creates a one-way. This one creates a one-way for him right here. Then there's another smoke which he throws that creates a one-way here, and it just makes taking holes super awkward for T's. He can't do it himself. The terrorist, if he's playing there alone, he can't do it himself. This was already round 3, and he already started creating a pattern, which I'm pretty sure he's gonna keep using throughout the half, so something we can keep in mind. And now he has an M4. Same smoke as he used last time. Yep, same gap here. If he wanted to use that. That was a pretty good nade for top mid. Alright, so now he heard one guy spamming in the window, and right now he heard second guy spamming the smoke. Xyp9x realized. I'm very sure Xyp9x realized it's one-way, so he just pre-fired it, and that gives a cue to Ax1le that there are 2 guys working in apps, which is pretty interesting info. Given that on B they can play super passive, because probably not 3 guys are not gonna commit to B. He did the same smoke. I think it was thrown without the lineup right now. Right, he didn't hear any cue right now, any sound cue, so he's actively holding the smoke. Right now there's, yeah, that was pretty important, because I wasn't really sure, I have to just keep going. I wasn't really sure if he's gonna like shoulder peek and throw the nade, but that is super bad. I'm gonna come back to this. I think they're gonna hold spot right now. Good dodge. Good that he dodged that flash, but he couldn't get a multi-kill. Alright, so back to the HE he threw that round. So the smoke faded, and since he didn't chain it with the molly, which is possible, you can just time the molly to explode right when the smoke is fading. He didn't chain it, he missed the timing for that. And then he wanted to nade, which is also good, but if he would have shoulder peeked and threw the nade, then T's would have just really easy time killing him here. So it was good that he just threw it like this, basically off this wall. All right, let's look at his. This is a 4th smoke that he's gonna do, or 5th one. It's always the same so far. That was a pretty good jump. All right, this is a mid setup. It's pretty heavy on mid, and that was a good call. They just decided to pop mid. I think they didn't even smoke long. Yep. That was crazy good, but read. Props to Ax1le for making the jump though. It seemed like such a, shallow strafe, and he still made it. All right, we're 10 rounds in, and his gun rounds has been pretty good. But he's using the smoke early, which is, it's creating a narrative that he's not really playing in a pit where he needs a smoke to extinguish a molly, which is coming almost all the time. And this was pretty interesting. I think you didn't notice this, but I think he wanted to do his routine by a smoke, but since Xyp9x died, which is an apps player, and he died on banana early, he decided to change it up and save the smoke. Because, the other team, Xyp9x already created a habit how to play around that smoke, so probably waiting it out, etc., etc., or spamming it. Whilst now, when his teammates are gonna come and they're gonna see the smoke, because he's dead already, and they're gonna see the smoke, they're gonna behave like they're gonna be super scared around it. Well, Xyp9x knows, already cleared it like twice, that he saw the smoke, but Ax1le wasn't using it. And it's a low chance that he's gonna use it against low bias, such as Astralis is having right now, because he obviously don't want to get pre-fired, lose the gun, and he's gonna play more safe. I think he wanted to smoke there, but he's gonna keep it. He's more defensive. He's super afraid of a B-pop, I mean abs-pop right now. He used all utility basically just to stop that one play. And he spammed the stairs as well. Oh, I don't have a rewind Ligia. I'm just using it, you know, old-fashioned. I don't mind though. Alright, we're gonna have a Shiro and Abs for the first time. Let's see what they do. Oh shit, it's spread. I don't think it was meant to be spreading this far. And this is traditional whole setup, which I died to a billion times. It's really hard to counter this. But also, if your Oprah misses this shot, then it's really easy to clear it. But this shot is really, I mean, it's not really hard to hit. So, are they gonna double push it? The pre is actually coming in. That was a good jiggle peek by him. Right. Once you see, by the way, Dupree got an info on a guy being here in the corner, but you can almost always tell that there were two abs. Like, there's no way CT would be playing in that corner alone. There would be another guy, probably op, on the other corner, holding the other line. So Dupree, by giving the jiggle peek there, he instantly knew that there's two abs. Probably not, one of them is op. There's high probability of them being with an op there, and they instantly reacted to B because they know Shiro has to rotate all the way. In a perfect world, he would have to rotate all the way from A-abs to B, and he just doesn't make it. Like, there's no way he's gonna out-rotate the T's. Even T's, Astralis is like super extra time in banana to set up the execute. He still wouldn't make it like all the way like this. And even if he did, he would be behind the smoke, so. He did the same smoke, now getting rather aggressive with it. I think he left a little bit bigger gap right now. He's taking a little bit of an off angle compared to previous round. He was all the way tucked into the corner. If Dupree would be here getting the same jiggle peek, he would not spot him, think it's clear. He would probably jiggle peek this corner whilst Ax1le is ready to kill him. I mean, that's just a general idea. You have to play these things and see for yourself if it works or not, but let's see some of the retake util. Alright, this is a good molly to know. Alright, both guys are flushed out of the corner. Device was lucky to get a one kill there, probably. Shiro needs to use the smoke here. Shiro still had a smoke. I don't understand why he didn't use it. It was change of a pace because everyone in the tier 1 right now knows the smoke that Ax1le is using right now is a one-way which he creates on this side, right? And everyone heavy pre-fires that shit, but right now when people see this smoke, then they're afraid, and he gets a free info when someone pre-fires it. Especially in that round where Dupree was spamming basically this side of the smoke through the window, I mean through the wall. The Zipnix came here and it instantly gave information for B guys to save the utility. So that won them the round pretty much. What else? Yeah, the molo that he threw from here was pretty good, right? Where he lined up the roof there. It killed, I think, Device and Glaive, and Device was pretty lucky to get one kill as well. What else was good? Oh yeah, the switch with inters that he has, that he's not necessarily the most exterminative player, so he doesn't play always the most far position out of the map as possible, even though he's an anchor. And it creates doubts in the head of these, because if your teammate gets killed, they will look for you like in a setup that makes sense. And since you're the, let's say, host player, it makes sense that you're gonna be like a balcony if your teammate gets killed, dildo, or this position, however you call it, guys. Call it either bike or dildo, since there used to be a dildo. You can subscribe. There's gonna be it if you wanna rewind it later. I'm pretty sure you guys don't remember the molly or the smoke that he was throwing. You can anytime just revisit my channel, and you know I showed it like a billion times. Alright guys, take care.